Hey guys, welcome back. By the end of this video, you're going to learn how to build your first AI agent in N8N as a beginner, okay? I will explain essentially what is AI agent, what is the difference between AI agent and ChatGPT, for example, okay? And really, I'm going to take you from, I have no idea what is AI agent and how that works or what is N8N to, okay, I understand. And now I can actually build my first AI agent in N8N, guys, okay? And if that sounds good, let's go ahead and dive into it right away. And guys, you already know, as always, when I'm building something in N8N in terms of automations and workflows, I always provide a free JSON template, which means essentially, for example, whatever you see here on the screen, I will export it as a JSON template, provide a free Google Drive link that you can download. You don't need to register or leave your email or anything like that. There's no paywall. So it's completely free link. You can download the entire JSON template and import it in your N8N and start working on it right away, all right? Cool guys, okay, so let's actually talk about what are AI agents and what's the difference between really AI agents and all the other AIs out there, like ChatGPT, for example, okay? So ChatGPT essentially is a conversational level AI, meaning that you need to give it a data to work with. For example, okay, you can upload a Word doc or Excel sheet or whatever PDF document and ask something about it. But it's gonna give you an answer or summarization or whatever the question was for ChatGPT, but it won't be able to do anything else with it. Okay, so it can't really, for example, summarize data and send you a email notification with all the summarized data or message, or it can send you a message on your WhatsApp or Telegram, where AI agents can do exactly that and much more. Okay, so ChatGPT is conversational level AI. Okay, so it works based on conversation and it can't really connect to any external tools. I believe there's also a Cloud AI, okay, which can connect to your Google Drive and it can connect to the other basic tools. But again, it's fairly limited as a web version in terms of what it can do. Okay, it still requires a bit of work. So with AI agents that we're going to be building today, they are not essentially limited to anything in the sense that it can send emails for you. Okay, it can book your Google Calendar, it can change appointments, it can push it to a different date, it can tell you exactly what's upcoming, it can send you a Telegram or WhatsApp message saying, hey, you have a meeting upcoming like tomorrow at 2 p.m. and stuff like that. Okay, you can literally create your personal assistant or data analyst or essentially anything you want, and it will be performing actions on its own with just basic request. Okay, so that's exactly what AI agent is. It can connect to external tools and APIs, and I believe there's like over 800 integrations with N8N that AI agents can connect to and do stuff with. Okay, so you guys can only imagine the possibilities it can actually do. Okay, automate videos, automate your day-to-day tasks. Okay, and you can even sell these workflows and automations to clients who want to integrate, custom AI solutions and APIs into their business, for example. Okay, so that's pretty awesome. So if you want to learn that, guys, actually, let's go ahead and start building your first AI agent, guys. Okay, so a couple of things you need first. Obviously, you need N8N. Okay, so N8N is a web-based platform. Just go to N8N, create an account, and essentially, when you're going to be here, guys, and as well, don't worry, I'll be dropping all the links for N8N below the video, so you can just click on the link and go ahead and create an account. And once you do that, you're going to see something like this. Okay, and the first thing you want to do to create your workflow, you're going to go right here on create workflow. Okay, so that's essentially where all the magic starts. Okay, so now let's start step by step. So first of all, if you want to chat with your AI agent, okay, within N8N, you need to add something called a chat node. Okay, so everything in N8N is based on the nodes, and nodes, think of them as like little beings that have different properties and behaviors and characters that you can define and optimize and connect them to different beings to create a community of beings that can perform more complex tasks and etc. guys. Okay, so let's connect our first node, and we're going to be looking for chat node, okay, or chat trigger. Okay, so everything always in N8N starts with a trigger. You need to trigger something to trigger the chain of actions. Okay, so Here, you don't really need to change anything, okay? It's just a chat trigger, and as soon as you do, you're gonna have this little input box right here. So with this input box, you will be able to communicate with your AI agent. So now, also, guys, let's name our workflow. We want to follow the best practices, and you can call it something like my first AI agent. Yay! We're super happy about it. Okay, so I'll put an exclamation mark. So now we're gonna actually connect it to AI agent. All right. So it's really simple. All you're gonna do, you're gonna click on right click on your mouse, guys, on the right over here. Okay, and then you're gonna click on add node. Okay, and now you're gonna look for AI agent. Okay, this is the one. This is the little robot looking thingy. Just click on it. Okay, and now essentially we don't need to really think about it yet. What's happening over here, guys? Don't worry about it. Okay, so let's go back here. So this is our AI agent. All right. So what we want to do now, we want to connect the chat message received to our AI agent. Okay, so this way it's going to receive whatever you are putting into input box. Okay, but our AI agent is not ready yet to handle any tasks. Okay, it's completely unemployed. It has no tools. It has no money. Okay, so we need to add essentially tools and give it a job to do and explain just a bit of basics, okay? And then it's gonna be essentially doing its own thing. All right, guys, so now what we wanna do. So first we wanna decide what kind of a AI agent this is, okay? We can do it in two ways, okay? We can use a system message, okay? And system message essentially defines sort of a character or behavior that your AI agent should have, okay? For example, you are a helpful assistant in helping me with my Gmail stuff. Okay, so you will be essentially in charge of my Gmail and just gonna help me with whatever I ask. Okay, you can literally do that, and it will understand and do exactly that. Okay, you can do more complicated ones, but again, guys, no need to think about it. So let's do something simple. Okay, so let's do the Gmail assistant since we're talking about it so much. I'm gonna say something like this. Okay, so here it is. It's very simple, guys. I'm not really overcomplicating it. I'm not overcomplicated for you guys, so you kind of could get an idea, and then, guys, we can build much more complicated stuff, guys. So if you're enjoying the video so far, make sure to subscribe, and I'll be dropping much more beginner-friendly videos. And essentially, we can scale your knowledge as you grow. Okay, we can build more complex and complex stuff. If you want me to build something specific, or if you have a question as a beginner, definitely drop it in the comments, and I'll make a video for you. Okay, it's that simple. Okay. Cool, guys. So I'm essentially saying you're my personal Gmail assistant. You will handle all Gmail related tasks that I will assign you. Okay, and then I'm saying something like you have an access to Gmail tools. Okay, and just in a second, I'll tell you exactly what are these tools and how they work within the N8N and how they connect with AI agent. Okay, so here we're essentially done. We don't need to do anything else. So now we need to essentially connect the brain and also a memory. Okay, so brain doesn't really work with the memory. So we need the brain for our AI agent and also a memory. All right, so to do that, we're going to click right here on the chat model. And then you're going to search for OpenAI chat model, guys. Okay, so that's where the magic happens. And here I have already my OpenAI credentials in the job done, but you probably won't have that, okay, if you're just starting off, okay, or maybe if you do. This is how you get your OpenAI credentials, okay? So what you're gonna do, guys, you're gonna go to OpenAI, and I will also drop a link for this in the description box, guys, so don't worry. So you're gonna go here, and then you're gonna click on login, and make sure you log in into API platform, and I was gonna sign in. If you don't have, just literally do the Gmail login, and you will have this right here, okay? That's simple. So once you're here, you're gonna go on to dashboard, okay? And then what you want to do, you want to go to a API keys right here, guys, on the left corner side. All right, here from this menu, you're going to go on API keys, and here we can create API key just like that. Here, this green button, click on it, okay, and just name it whatever. It really doesn't matter. And once you do that, you will be able to copy paste once. Okay, if you miss that, you won't be able to see it again. You will have to create another one, which is still okay. It doesn't matter how many API keys you generate. So make sure you copy paste that in a safe environment or place, because if somebody gets your API keys, they can abuse it and essentially create their own AI agents and use your OpenAI without you ever knowing until you see your billing spike. Okay. Cool, guys. So make sure it's in a safe location. That's my point. So once you are done with this, now you need to put some money onto your API keys because it's not free, guys. All right. So for that, you're gonna go here, just right next to your account. Okay, just a little settings icon. Just click on it. All right, and now we're gonna go to billing. Okay, so once you're here on the general organization, go to billing, and here you're gonna add some money to your OpenAI API key. Okay, here in my case I have $68. Okay, the way I did it, you're gonna click on add to credit balance. Whatever, you can start with $10. That's more than enough. All right, just put like $10 on it, and then you essentially add your payment method, and then click continue, and you are good to go. Okay, so now your API key is active. So now you can copy paste that API key into N8N. So first of all, copy it. Now we're gonna close all these tabs, okay? And now you're gonna go back here, okay? And you're gonna open this drop down menu, and then you're gonna click on create new credential, okay? And here you're gonna copy paste that API key you just generated on OpenAI. Okay, this doesn't really matter. So all you really need to do is just copy paste the API key here, click save. And if it's gonna be good, you're gonna have something like says like a success and connection successful, okay? In a green. So once you have that, you will be able to select the models. Okay, so for as a beginner, I do suggest you start with something like 4.1 mini or 4.0 mini. Okay, because it's going to be cheaper and consume less tokens, guys. So don't think about it too much as a beginner. For now, just focus on actually building your AI agent. So the most important part, make sure that you select a mini model because that's going to be the cheapest one. All right. So we're going to do that, and then we're gonna now assign a essentially memory. Okay, so we have the brain now. Okay, AI agent has a brain, so now it needs a memory. Okay, and the memory is called simple memory node. Okay, and essentially you can tell how many memories you want your AI agent to have. Okay, so right now by default it's going to be set to 5. It's meaning that it can look back to 5 context windows or 5 memories in a sense. Okay, so you can have like, for example, 5 chats or 5 conversations with your AI agent. It can look back to the most 5 recent ones. Okay, so if you want to bump that number to something 10, you can do it. But again, the bigger the memory, the more your AI agent will consume your OpenAI tokens. Okay, because there's more data that it has to look back to. Okay, so if it's 10, 20, or 50, you're gonna, you're gonna be utilizing quite a bit of tokens. But again, it's not really that much in a bigger view of everything because you are just working with text. But if you would be doing something like analyzing huge data sets or generating like videos or for example large scripts or images with OpenAI, your OpenAI API key will be maxed out pretty fast if you are using it with something like 50 context window. Okay, that's going to be just enormous, too much data, and that's going to cost you a little bit, guys. So, and again, if something is not clear or you're not getting it, don't worry. As a beginner, you don't really need to think about it too much. So the most important part, make sure that you do select your OpenAI model to a mini model because that's going to be the cheapest one. Okay, and for now, just focus on just processing text and really basic stuff. Okay, so now we gave a memory to our AI agent, and now we have to give it a tools. Okay, so it needs tools to actually work with. Okay, because for now, if I do something like, and guys, don't forget to save, super important. If I say something like hi, it's gonna respond, but there's no really context. Okay, if I say something like what's my last 5 emails, it doesn't know because it doesn't have the tools, right, guys? Pretty straightforward. So I can help you with retrieving your last 5 emails just now. So it just froze, okay, because it just hit the wall, there's nothing. So now what we need to do, we have to click on this tool, a little icon right here, okay, and now we have to essentially for something Gmail, okay, Gmail tool right here, just add one of them. And right here, I already have my own account authenticated, but in your case, what you're gonna do, you're gonna click on create new credential, okay, and literally click on sign in with email, make sure you select the right email, and make sure you allow all of the events. Okay, so don't worry, guys, it's not gonna go anywhere. It's just gonna be all within N8N, and it's not gonna go anywhere, guys. So don't worry, you can give access to your Gmail. If you're still scared, just create a brand new Gmail account with some dummy data, some emails that you send to yourself or your friends. okay, if you don't want to assign your actual Gmail. But as I'm telling you, there's no risk at all, guys, okay? So sign in with your email, choose your Gmail, and essentially that's how easy it is to authenticate your Gmail account, okay, and link it to the Gmail nodes. And once that's done, you're gonna have something like this, okay? So now we want to assign a few operations or functionalities, or what can AI agent do with those tools, okay? So there are different tools for the same node. So this is a single Gmail node, and it has a lot of operations, okay? So like whatever you would be doing in Gmail manually, so add label, delete, get many, get essentially all emails, mark as read. So all this can be handled by your AI agent, okay? So now let's give it access to some essentials, okay? And this is really important, guys. So if you want AI agent to completely handle all your Gmail independently, make sure to select these little star icons, okay, just like this, and here too, and also the message. Okay, this essentially means that AI will decide what's the best headline, what's the subject based on the conversation, and also you can tell, hey, send email to john@gmail.com in the chat input, and it's gonna literally send it to John, okay, without you actually doing anything manually. That's kind of a preliminary setup here. So now we want to select the base. So send, that's cool. So agent can, let me just save just in case. So our agent can essentially now send a Gmail. Now just essentially click Control V or copy paste the same node. And now you're going to connect it like this. Okay, that's you connect. Let me disconnect. Oops. If I disconnect, all you're going to do is just literally drag it like this, like that. All right. And now we're going to change this one from send. Just double click on it. From send, let's do to get many. Okay. So this way it can get all the emails, and we'll set limit to 20. Okay. Because I don't want it to use too many tokens. Okay. So I'll set limit to maximum 20. But again, if you want to access to all your Gmail, you can do it, but that's gonna cost you quite a bit. So if your inbox is like thousands of emails, you might exceed your token limit pretty fast. So limit 20 just in case, okay? So now it has access to getting all the emails. Cool. So send, get the emails. Now again, I'm gonna copy paste this one, open it up, and essentially now I want to give it a delete. Message ID again, make sure the AI model handles it for you. Okay, so it will essentially find the email you're going to delete based on whatever you say. Like for example, find email from John or whatever, or delete my last email from yesterday. Give some contacts, and it's going to do it. So again, we're going to connect it like this, and I'm going to save it. So we have now send, get emails, delete. Cool. So what else do we need? What else do we want our agent to do? We want now, let's do reply. Okay, that's essential. Also, let's give it AI the autonomy to reply on its own based on what we're saying, obviously. Okay, it's not gonna just like randomly send emails to people. Don't worry about it. So reply. What else? What else, guys? Let's do send. Do we have send? Let me just check. Yeah, we send. So we have send, get the emails, delete emails, reply to emails, and actually we created a duplicate, did we? Sorry, guys. Yeah, we did. So we already had the reply here. So what are we missing? Let's see what else we can give. We can also do mark as read, just for fun. Okay, so we'll do that as well. And mark as read. And maybe another one, you know what, guys? Maybe I want to add some labels to my emails just to make things nice and clean, and add a label. Okay, so I'll just let the AI handle this. And guys, now let's save. Cool. So now let me go back to my inbox that is connected here. All right. So let's see the couple of last emails I have here. Okay. So I have one from Facebook, one from some marketing, and some from my work related stuff, guys. Okay. So cool. Let's say we want to pull our last two emails. Okay. So which is going to be the Facebook and the email from Anthony. Okay. And I'm going to say something. What are the last two emails I got as well? Can you summarize them for me? Okay, there you go. You guys gonna go here. Boom, it's going to get many. Now it's gonna pull all the emails that I asked, the last two ones. And now it's gonna do its thing, guys. Look how cool it is. So the last two emails from Facebook, guys, like here it is from Facebook and from Anthony. Okay, and from Anthony, some email spam marketing, whatever. So Facebook, somebody wants to ask, so somebody wants to join the Debutify community on Facebook. Okay, is it true? Yes, is it true? Okay, from Anthony. Anthony is saying he wants to collaborate on a link building collaboration for SEO. True, that's exactly it. Okay, so let's say I want to mark Anthony as SEO. Let's put a tag. Tag Anthony's email as SEO. Okay. In Gmail, but I mark it as read. Okay. It doesn't have because we forgot to connect the guys. That's why here it is. Okay. Now I gave you access to tag it. And you guys see I'm doing it super on a basic level. I give you access to tag it now. Please check. Okay. Cool. Maybe it might be confused because I'm saying. Okay, I think it got it. Invalid label SEO. Let's see if it can create it. So it got it correctly, but I don't have any labels at all. I'm gonna say yes, create. Let's see if we can do it. And again, we have error. Let's see if we have a node to actually create them from scratch. It might be just a limitation at this point. So we can add label. Okay, so it just we're asking something that doesn't exist. Okay, that makes sense. Can't really do that. So let's do a quick label management. So I'm just going to create quickly a SEO label. Let me create that, and here I tagged it as SEO. Okay, and let me do another one. I'll do something like marketing. Okay, let me create that one. So now we have essentially two tags. We have marketing, SEO. And I'm going to say something. Okay, remove the marketing tag from Anthony's email. Okay, now it should be okay. Actually, no, because I forgot to add remove. We have add, but we don't have remove. Okay, because we forgot to add. We have add, but not remove. Okay, so that's the problem. So remove label. Okay, and now let's just connect that here. Cool. Okay, try now. That should work. Okay, not really. So what's the problem? This marketing is not recognized as a valid label for email. Anthony, I possibly made a typo. So now we have it here. Is it? Let's see. Sometimes. So, okay, let me just copy paste it. Maybe it's case sensitive, or possibly I just need to refresh it. So it needs to pull fresh data from the Gmail because we kind of did it on the fly. What tags does Anthony's email have? Okay, let's double check if you can see that. Okay, so the email from Anthony has inbox born. Okay, so it sees the tags. It sees the tags. Can you remove the marketing tag for me? Okay, let's see. Okay, so let's see what's the problem. It's probably just not recognizing it for some reason. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if we can say, can you remove the fifth tag? Let's see if that would work. Okay, so now it actually did it. I guess it bugged out. So I said like, I think there was a delay probably with syncing, but now it's good, guys. So now it says I removed the fifth tag, which was the marketing. Okay, let's see. Yeah, guys, so now we have only SEO, okay? So which tags we have now? Sometimes, guys, it's going to be delayed. It's fine. Just refresh things and kind of wait a bit. It's totally okay because we added kind of last minute. So let's see. The marketing label has been removed successfully, okay? Now we have SEO category personal. Yeah, that makes sense. Cool. So now we are good to go, guys. Awesome. Let's see if we can also please remove the SEO tag as well. We can just do that again. Out of curiosity, maybe it's the capitalization that could be an issue. Okay. It seems like it's struggling to understand the context of the tags. It's probably not reading it correctly. Let's see here. So what are we getting? Other info, bad request, timestamp. Okay. So I think it's a bug because I looked at it, I refreshed my Gmail and the SEO tag is gone, although it said it couldn't remove it. So I think there's just a bit of a lag or glitch between the sync, okay? But actually it works, okay? So here we said, please remove the SEO tag. It then said like it couldn't see it, but then I refreshed it and it was gone. So I think it's just like a minor glitch, so it's fine. So at the end of the day, everything is really working with just small glitches. That's fine. Totally expect the guys. Don't worry about it. So yeah, guys, that's actually how you can build your AI agent. And what we can do now, we can say something like, for example, let's try something. Create a summary of email from Anthony. Okay, I'm just gonna make a lot of typos here, guys. It's fine. And send it to my personal email at Arthur. Let me just make sure I don't make my email incorrectly, because I can do that time to time. Here, I think there's a glitch with my Gmail. That's why it couldn't get the labels, because it's loading for a bit, which is unusual. So I think there's just a glitch with my my Gmail. So okay, here it is. Create summary. Just fix this one and send to my personal email. Okay, cool. Let's do that. Summary. Which emails you see? Just play around with it and see what it can do. Cool. Not found it. Cool. Would you like me to create summary of this email? Yes, please do so. Cool. And now it's gonna do the summary, and we should receive a email from our AI assistant in a sec. Okay, it was sent. Let's just double check that. Let me refresh. And there it is, guys. Me for myself. Summary of email. So this was essentially created by AI, and the summary was created also by AI, which is pretty awesome, guys. So there's a lot of use case for this. Okay, you can really automate it with more complex scenarios. But again, guys, here is, you have your own personal AI agent who can handle your Gmail. Okay, you can do something for calendar. You can automate your WhatsApp messages. You can automate your social media, essentially anything, guys. So if you want to see a beginner level friendly N8N video where I automate something for you specifically, let me know in the comments. I will definitely do that. If you want me to automate, for example, some, I don't know, like AI videos and post them on YouTube, or maybe post them across your social media, or have your personal assistant to chat with you through Telegram, or you guys can just challenge me and I'll just, accept the challenge, and I'll try to do the best of it, and I'll try to translate it into a beginner level friendly language, guys. Okay, so yeah, as always, guys, if you did enjoy the video and content, make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to put the notification on so you always get notified when I'm dropping for videos, because I'll be dropping a bunch of videos on beginner level on N8N, and always including all these nice templates that you can download and import into your N8N for free. Okay, you don't have to register, go anywhere. It's going to be a free Google Drive link, guys, so don't worry about it. And yeah, as always, it was great working with you guys, and I will see you next time.